Hey guys, welcome back. Fall is here and we are going to head out to my brother-in-law's orchard and pick apples. Last year we came out here and picked a bunch of apples and made applesauce. This year I think we're going to do something a little bit different. The boys are having a great time picking apples. We're going to bring these back and make a fall favorite, apple cider. But first things first, we got to have some fun and fill our buckets. If they make it to the buckets.
We good?
Now for our ingredients, we're going to need about 14 to 15 apples, 2 oranges, 3/4 of a cup of dark brown sugar, and then for our spices we need 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of allspice, 1 nutmeg, and 5 sticks of cinnamon. And the last thing, which is not pictured, is 16 cups of water. Now we've gone through and picked our best apples. We're going to wash them all and then start coring them using an apple corer. Now you really can use just about any type of apple. I'm using Macintosh and Granny Smiths. Now we're going to quarter them and toss them into a medium or large pot. Now that's the last of the apples, and now we're going to peel our oranges. You could leave the peels on if you'd like, but I'd rather remove them. It'll stop it from being as bitter. Now this is just a quick little method on how I like to peel oranges, using a spoon to get underneath the skin. It just makes it a little bit easier. Now that's all the fruit, so let's add our spices. We've got our allspice, we've got our cinnamon sticks, and our nutmeg. Now we add our 16 cups of water. Turn on the heat to medium-high to get it to boil. Now we're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. Stir it to completely incorporate all of the spices and the sugar. Once it starts to simmer, you're going to cover it and turn down the heat and let it cook for 2 hours. Now that it's cooked for 2 hours and the apples have softened, we're going to mash everything to make sure all of our ingredients are completely incorporated. And let it cook for another hour. Now that it's all done cooking, we're going to sift through it all. We're going to use a wire mesh and we're going to scoop everything into it and kind of filter it all out. Take out your cinnamon sticks and start pushing all the liquid through the wire mesh into the jars. Now we're going to be saving all of our apples and we're going to be making applesauce out of that later. So we're going to keep doing this, ladling it all through, sift through it, and then add all of our excess to a blender. That is our apple cider. Now we're going to make applesauce out of all of the leftover apples. We're going to put that into the blender and give it a quick blend. And then give it a little taste to see how it is. In this case, I think it needs a little bit more cinnamon. And just blend it to incorporate it. Add it to your jars. If you want to can it, you can. In this case, there isn't much here. The boys will go through this over the next couple days. So we're just going to be putting a plastic lid on top of it and store it in the refrigerator. Alright, and there you have it. 14 to 15 apples yields about 3/4 of a gallon of apple cider and about 2 to 2.5 pints of applesauce. As you saw from the beginning, we have a ton of apples left over, so we are going to be making a bunch of apple butter. So that will be an upcoming video, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below, and as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.